All right, so we're on the YouTube video side of this. Wherever you're seeing this from, YouTube or Twitch, we're gonna go over Week 13 of the NFL season, like I normally do. Let's go to it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling refreshed this Monday. I'm feeling pretty jubilant this Monday. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a really good day so far. I've had a really good span week. I didn't work, and then I was able to build my community more and more. Let me see if it stops lagging. How many games are we going to react to? I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to go 3. I'm not going over that one. Over the Bengals beating the Ravens. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. Obviously 4. Ugh. Hell no. Ugh. 5. Hell no. Yeah. 6. 7. Who played this game? I don't think JJ McCarthy played this game, but we'll go over it regardless. Bills, Steelers, Raiders, Chargers, Broncos, Commanders. So we got like 10 games we're gonna go over. So 10 clips are gonna be posted today later on TikTok, bro. If you don't know, you know now. So let's go here, right? That's what we were doing originally, to see what the fuck is going on in Detroit. Make sure we're in reactions tab. Thank God I started there. Let's see. Am I still there? That Lions defense gave up 4 touchdowns to Jordan Love and let Josh Jacobs run 83 yards on him, bro. Listen, they need to figure out whatever the hell the problem is in Detroit, because I don't know, because I don't really watch Detroit football like that. But whatever the problem is, they need to nip that shit in the bud quick, because like I said, this is one of those teams where they have this really good group of guys coming together for a small period of time, because Jared Goff's getting older, and it's going to be hard to find a quarterback to replace Jared Goff. So what they need to do is figure out what the fuck is going wrong, and they need to correct that shit immediately, like yesterday, because they can't keep affording to lose. They're 7-5. They can't keep affording to lose games like this, man. They really cannot. They honestly cannot keep losing games like that. No, close games like that. Same can be said for the Chiefs, bro. The Chiefs are 1-5 when playing away. Now, to be honest with you, the Chiefs are probably still going to make it all the way to the Super Bowl. But I mean, you fall to 6-6, and then you got the 7-5. I want to say 7-5. Let me fact check that real quick. Hold on. I want to say you play the 7-5 Texans next week. What is that? What game is that? Yeah, you play the 7-5 Texans next week, and y'all are both in the hunt for the playoffs. So, only real with you, Mahomes throws 4 touchdowns. I don't really put this on Mahomes, to be honest with you. I think that defense has too many shinks in it. But then again, on the other side of the ball, they also have George Pickens and then CeeDee Lamb. But the Chiefs need to figure that shit out, man, because 6-6 and then 1-5, like just 1-5, you can't win any road games at all. It's very concerning, being that you probably will be having a road game in the playoffs. All road games, actually, excuse me. So you got to figure that shit out, too. I'm not going over that shit. I said it last week. I said that shit last week, bro. Did I not say it last week? Okay, it will never stop lagging. I said this shit last week, though, bro. I said, don't be surprised if the Bears knock off the Eagles. The Eagles have been struggling all season with diva receivers and a kind of not really so great of a defense. But to be honest with you, Caleb Williams didn't play well. He only threw for 154, a touchdown and a pick. But they ran for 281 yards. They got 281 yards on the ground. Saquon didn't have another non-productive game. I guess it's expected from Saquon. Only ran for 56 yards. A.J. Brown, 10 catches, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, the Eagles, what the Bears are doing, this is no shot at the Eagles, because the Bears are a really good football team this year. The Eagles just they're 4-2 at home, which isn't bad, but it isn't great either. Y'all need to figure out what is going on, being that this is the same Super Bowl team. I think it's a lot of attitudes going on. A lot of people not liking each other there. Y'all got to nip that shit in the bud too, bro. Another one of them teams. I genuinely don't know who's going to come out the NFC this year. It might be the Bears and the Niners, man. Looking the way these boy playing football, shit. Way these boy playing football, man. You would think that, you know what I'm saying? You would think. My mic on. Mic still recording. All right, here we go. Make sure my mic is still good, chat. Wow. And they have identical stat lines. While one was sacked 3 times for 34 yards, the other was sacked once for 7. And I think the only sack I got in was Myles Garrett. I gotta go make another thing about that Lions shit too, bro. Yeah, and then, you know, Brock Purdy. You know, again, I'm not even going to start this shit off on Brock Purdy, man. Shedeur did not have a bad game. I actually sat down and watched this game. That play calling is atrocious. I don't know who the offensive coordinator... For one, that whole coaching staff needs to be gone. I don't know why Stefanski is still here, to be honest with you. He hasn't done shit since he's been here. He needs to be gone and be written of, or they're going to waste Shedeur's talent. You know, looking at the box score, it doesn't look good, but that's why sometimes you really do got to watch the games, man. Because this isn't... He had a really good game, bro. He had a better game than what the box score would give him. He actually had a better game than Brock Purdy this game. But they won't give him that. And I saw Jerry Jeudy yelling at him on the sideline. Who is Jerry Jeudy? How many drops did Jerry Jeudy have? He had like 3 or 4 drops that game. Don't ever raise your fucking voice to me if that's the drops you're having. Shut the fuck up talking to me, gang. Like on some real shit, bro. I'll go back to it. Colts, Texans. He's never anyone to raise his voice at me. Shut your bitch ass up, gang. CJ Stroud 276, DJ 2 touchdowns. Oh, he didn't. He ran it in. Okay. The Colts fall to 6-1 at home. Again, I still think the Colts are going to come out of the AFC. It's either going to be them or the Broncos. Now, how that's going to work is the Broncos are going to have to figure out a way to stop Jonathan Taylor, which shouldn't be hard, being that the Broncos, I think, are like top 3 defense in opposing rushing yards. But the Texans are low key starting to make that final push to make the playoffs, man. They might actually knock off the Chiefs next week. This is the best time for them to do it. The Chiefs are 6-6, Texans are 7-5. This would literally decide, really almost be a really major game implication, decide who's going to go to the playoffs. And I ain't gonna lie, I got the Texans winning. Excuse me. Not that CJ Stroud is the best quarterback this season. He was sacked twice, but they also have Nico Collins, Woody Marks, Nick Chubb. Dalton Schultz. I like what the Texans got going on, man. I got the Texans win that game, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking the money line too. No, I'm not. I just lied my ass off. I ain't taking them boys money line. Fuck them boys, man. You see Baker Mayfield's stat line, bro. What did he produce? What has he done? Okay, Baker 18 for 28, 194 yards. I think that ever since they started seriously considering Baker Mayfield to be MVP, he's played like shit since. Not to say that 194 and a touchdown isn't bad, but those aren't MVP numbers that he was putting up in the beginning of the season. As Ibuka Ibuka, four catches, 42 yards. Again, that's not bad, but for what they were giving Baker in the beginning of the season, saying that he was going to be the MVP this year, I think it was a lot, and he hasn't played up to his potential since. You know, they were 2-2 at home before this game. Now they're 3-2. Congrats, I guess. Leggett is so ass, bro. This nigga sucks, and I don't give a fuck if he sees this video or not. He fucking sucks. Like, seriously. And why is Why are they sharing carries now? I guess Rico Dottle is having a bad game. Them sharing carries. Anyways, bro, the Panthers defense forced Matt Stafford into 2 picks this game. Not 1, but 2. And I don't understand. I think he was on a streak of not throwing interceptions, but then he comes in this game and throws 2. While on the other side of the ball, Bryce Young throws 3 touchdowns, 0 picks, and for 206 yards, bro. I still think the Rams are clearly the NFC's best team they have right now. But what about the Panthers, bro? Panthers are one of those teams that are gonna like Cinderella it all the way to the end. You feel me? I see them maybe even playing in the divisional game, and if that all it needs to do is just on any given night make the NFC Championship and might even go to the Super Bowl, bro. How would that look like for Panthers fans, man? That'd be crazy. Seahawks, Vikings, no. Bills, Steelers. I guess, bro. We can go over this shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Josh Allen recently. Is Haley not giving him no push? Is that what it is? Is Steinfeld not fucking on him right? Is that what this shit is, Josh Allen? Miss Haley Steinfeld ain't giving you enough pussy right now, gang? Because you've been playing like shit. Is she not sucking your shit off right, gang? She ain't fucking you right, mud. Because this shit is awful. This shit is absolutely fucking terrible, bro. Why does Aaron Rodgers, a 60-year-old fucking old man, almost have identical stat line to you? Gang, you're like 25, 26. Are you not getting enough pussy from Steinfeld? That's what I'm saying. Is Haley not giving you enough cookie at nighttime? Because there's no way in hell you're not fucking playing to your potential. You're 8-4, but this is probably one of the worst 8-4 teams I've seen in my life. James Cook is carrying you on his back with 32 carries, 144 yards. He can't do it all. Clearly he can, because he got 144 fucking yards. Who else is on here? No one on the fucking Steelers had a great stat line. And to be honest, the defense low-key saved them. But that is actually horrible, bro. If you're a Bills fan, I'd be petrified if I were you. I ain't gonna lie. We can go over Broncos Commanders. I want to say one more thing about Amon-Ra, the shit show he had. Shout out Baby Dev 1K, bro. W Baby Dev, man. All right, where are we? Where are we, man? Denver, they were up 17-7 going in. I watched about till halftime, then I fell asleep. Bro, Bo Nix threw 321 yards, but he can't throw 2 touchdowns. How the fuck does Bo Nix throw 321 yards but can't throw 2 touchdowns? Only when I have physical currency on him. They always play like shit. And why is Marcus Mariota act like it's his Heisman year? Again, when I take their under, they play like dogs. Why? Fucking why? And to be honest with you, this isn't a win for the Broncos, bro. You survived a 3-8 Commanders team. You survived them. You didn't dominate. There was no domination in any form or fashion in that game. Y'all survived them. And how have the Broncos gotten worse as the season's gotten longer? They've gotten actually shittier. They haven't gotten better. They've gotten worse. That may be the worst 10-2 team I've seen in a while, bro. And I want to go back to Amon-Ra here because I have him in fantasy, and I forgot all about this shit. I genuinely did forget all about this shit. I forgot. I forget a lot of things a lot of times. But you know what I don't forget? It's how Amon-Ra got fucking 60 minutes of straight cardio in. Why is he only getting 1 target? He's your best receiver on the team. 0 catches, 0 yards, just straight cardio. Running up and down the fucking field. You could have just stayed home for Thanksgiving. You didn't do shit. You didn't do shit. You might as well sat your ass home for Thanksgiving and counted how many receivers were drafted before you and then looked at your stat line and then answered the question why they were drafted before you, mud. No bullshit. Fuck you. Nigga sold my parlay. Nigga sold so much shit. Fuck Amon-Ra, man. Fuck Amon-Ra, bro. Alright, bro. I ain't gonna cap. That's the end of this YouTube video, man. This shit's probably gonna be posted later on today. I'll see y'all boys later on YouTube, bro.